Hi friends, welcome to my channel. Before going to the video, those who are not subscribed our channel, subscribe it and also click the bell button. In this video, we are going to see about breakdown in diodes and Zener diode. First, we will see about breakdown in diodes. There are two mechanisms which give rise to the breakdown of a PN junction under reverse bias condition. They are avalanche breakdown and Zener breakdown. If you see avalanche breakdown, it occurs when both sides of a PN junction are lightly doped and the depletion layer becomes large. In this case, the electric field across the depletion layer is not so strong. The minority carriers, accelerated by the field, collide with the semiconductor atoms in the crystal. In case of p-type material, the minority carrier are electrons, and in case of n-type material, the minority carriers are holes. This collision with valence electrons of semiconductor atoms break the covalent bonds of atoms and cause electron-hole pairs. These charge carriers, that is electron and hole, acquire energy from the applied potential and in turn produce more and more carriers. Hence, more free electrons are produced. This cumulative process is called avalanche multiplication and the breakdown is called avalanche breakdown. This results in drifting of electrons across the junction and electron-hole recombination occurs. So, a net current is developed and this current increases rapidly with the increase in electric field. This is the breakdown characteristics in a PN junction diode. During forward bias condition, there is no breakdown. During the reverse bias condition, when the applied reverse voltage exceeds certain breakdown voltage, Zener breakdown and avalanche breakdown takes place. In Zener breakdown, the applied voltage is much lesser than avalanche breakdown. This is because of the thin depletion layer in which Zener breakdown occurs. Now we will see in detail about Zener breakdown. This breakdown occurs when both sides of the PN junction are heavily doped and hence the depletion layer becomes very thin. Even if we apply a small reverse bias voltage, a strong electric field is produced across the thin depletion layer. This field breaks the covalent bonds and extremely large number of electrons and holes are produced. This results in drifting of electrons across the junction and electron-hole recombination occurs. So, a net current is developed and this current increases rapidly with increase in electric field. In Zener breakdown, the electric field necessary to break electrons from covalent bonds is achieved with lesser voltage compared to avalanche breakdown. The reason is that in Zener breakdown, the depletion layer is very thin. In avalanche breakdown, the depletion layer width is very high and hence more reverse voltage has to be applied to develop the same electric field strength that is necessary to break the electrons from the covalent bonds. The electric field that occur due to applied reverse voltage can be calculated as E is equal to V by D. Here V is the applied reverse voltage and D is the depletion layer width. Now we will see about Zener diode. Zener diode is a heavily doped semiconductor PN junction diode that is designed to operate in reverse direction. It has a very thin depletion layer and it operates in the breakdown region. When the voltage across the terminals of a Zener diode is reversed and the potential reaches the Zener voltage, that is the knee voltage, the PN junction breaks down and the current flows in the reverse direction. This effect is known as Zener effect, and the Zener diode is based on this effect. Zener diodes are generally made of silicon. Zener diode exhibits negative temperature coefficient, that is, the breakdown voltage decreases as the temperature increases. Next is the heavy doping effects of Zener diode. Due to heavy doping, the depletion layer becomes very thin and electric field across the junction becomes very high even for a small reverse bias voltage. So use of this sufficiently strong electric field at the junction can cause direct rupture of the covalent bonds between the atoms. So because of this, only lower breakdown voltage is required for Zener breakdown when compared to avalanche breakdown. Next is the operation of Zener diode. Zener diode operates just like normal PN junction diode when it is forward biased. As we all know, it is specially designed to operate in reverse bias direction. When we connect in reverse bias, a small leakage current flows through the diode, and this current is mainly due to thermally generated minority carriers. As we increase the reverse voltage to a predetermined breakdown voltage called Zener breakdown voltage or knee voltage, the current starts flowing through the diode. This current increases to a maximum value, and this value is determined by a series resistor, and after reaching the maximum value it stabilizes and remains constant over a wide range of applied voltage. Because of this, Zener diode finds application as voltage regulator. Next is the VI characteristics of Zener diode. In forward bias condition, Zener diode acts as normal PN junction diode. In reverse bias condition, if the applied reverse voltage increases above the breakdown voltage or knee voltage, the current increases rapidly to a maximum value, and this is called breakdown. Next is the applications of Zener diode. In reverse bias condition, as the current increases to a maximum value and it stabilizes and remains constant over a wide range of applied voltage, Zener diode is used as voltage regulator. Zener diode is also used in over voltage production, that is, when the input voltage is higher than Zener breakdown voltage, the voltage across the resistor drops, resulting in a short circuit. This can be avoided by using Zener diode. Next, it is used in clipping circuits by limiting the parts of either one or both the half cycles of the AC waveform. It is used in switching operations, and it is also used as reference. Thanks for watching the video. For more videos, don't forget to subscribe the channel.